Let's make some steak bites. Steak bites are so good, and your family's going to love it. And you can throw these together anytime. They're very few ingredients. You're going to need some beef tips or some stew meat or some venison loin, and I'm going to use venison loin. But you use the one you want. You're going to need butter and olive oil and some kind of flavoring. You can just use salt and pepper, or you can use some garlic seasoning. You pick what you want. To cook it in, you're going to cook it in a combination of olive oil and butter. So steak bites are easy. Let's get going. You're going to need a cast iron skillet. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, go get you a seasoned one. You can buy these. They're already seasoned, and this is going to be what you cook it in. Trust me on this. You need a cast iron pan. I'm going to put it back here on my 1950 Maytag Dutch oven. And where can you get my recipes at? You can get them in my cookbooks. This recipe is in What's Cooking with Dana, y'all. And I also have great recipes in Happiness is Homemade, y'all. What's Cooking is on a huge sale right now. So if you think you want it, go get it, because you're going to need it when we start cooking at Thanksgiving. Also, you can get on my app, and my app is called Cooking with Dana. All my recipes are on there. Join my family. Let's get to going. All right, now we're cooking. First thing we got to do is chop up our meat. Now, y'all, today I'm using venison, but you can use beef, whatever, but you do want to put it in bite sizes. Children love this. My daughter came up with this recipe. I would, cook the whole piece of meat. And she's like, Mom, my kids love steak bites. And that's what we call them, is steak bites. And you can do this with stew meat as well. But one of the secrets to this is not cooking the daylights out of it. Y'all, look, don't wear out your meat, okay? It needs to be cooked to about a medium, because it's going to keep cooking after you get it in the plate, after you pull it off the heat. So don't overdo your meat. Put it in here. Then we're going to season it. All right. I'm going to keep cutting. Y'all tell me what you're doing today. And have you ever made steak bites? What seasoning do you want on it? Okay. All right. I'm finishing this up. Going to get this cut up in good bite-sized pieces. My children love this. Well, my children are grown now. Their children love this. And my children do too. And, if you want to not use garlic, but if you want to use Worcestershire sauce, or you can flavor these just like you would a regular steak, because these are steak bites. So you can use your imagination. All right. So we got this ready. Next thing we're going to do is season this up. Some salt. And I've already got in there with my hands. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but you can use a spoon if you don't like this. And the next thing I'm going to do is put a little garlic seasoning. Now you put that just fell right off. Did y'all see that? Whoop. Stuff happens in the kitchen. All right, y'all can put as much or as little as you like. If you like a heavy garlic, do it. If you don't. And if you have a steak seasoning you'd prefer, use that. All right. I've got salt, I've got this, and I'm just going to be honest, I don't put pepper on mine, but if you want it, put it on there. It's your steak. All right, now we're going to move over to Miss Sophie, my 1950 Maytag Dutch oven. Take my cast iron, and we're about to cook these babies up. This will be ready in no time. Okay, we're over here. We're going to turn this on high and heat up our skillet. If y'all will notice on the bottom, it says beef. It's what's for dinner. Got this from the Cattlemen's Association. Yeah. So we're turning this on. There it is. It's going. Put this on here and start getting it heated up. And we're going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. There we go. And we're going to put some butter. We're going to put some butter. I think we're going to put about maybe 3 tablespoons. But you can always add more butter. There we go. I got it in there. All right, so this is going to be melting, and we've got this ready to go. This is about 2 pounds of meat. It's going to be really good. David's going to have a good lunch today. All right, we'll let this get melted, then we'll get going. All right, let's stir this around good, get it warmed up. It's melting. We're going to put one in here, and when it starts sizzling, we'll know it's time to add the rest. Which one do I want to add? That looks like the perfect one. There we go. Do y'all hear that? This meat is sizzling, and we're going to add a single layer of meat here. So let's do it. Remember, we've salted and peppered this already. We're going to spread it out. And I'm putting the whole 2 pounds in here. You got more than that. It depends on the size of your skillet, but you're going to want to put this in here, spread it out. And it's still sizzling hot. Leave it on high and watch it for 5 minutes. Don't touch it, okay? 5 minutes. We're going to leave it right there for 5 minutes. Now, if it gets to sizzling too much, you can turn it down. Or if you don't want it splattering in your kitchen, you can put a lid on it. But keep in mind, you got to vent the lid like this so that the steam is coming out. Otherwise, you're going to have steamed meat, okay? So here we go, 5 minutes. I'll meet you back. One of my mottos in the kitchen is staying ahead of the clutter and the mess. So what I'm doing right now while this is cooking, I am running water in my dish, in my sink. I'm going to wash the dish so it'll be ready and clean when this is ready to come out. So remember, from your Southern mama, y'all, stay in front of the mess. It'll make your life easier. That's what we do. Okay, now the 5 minutes are up. We're going to turn off the heat. Now we haven't stirred this at all. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when the 5 minutes are up. But we're not done yet. We're going to put, if you think you need extra salt or if you want a little extra garlic powder, now's the time to do it. Then we're just going to leave it sitting here. We're going to stir. Then we're going to leave it sitting here for 3 to 5 minutes. Yes, we are. And y'all, this looks so good. It smells so delicious in my kitchen. Okay, we're going to leave it sitting for 3 to 5 minutes. Oh, that looks good. And I tell you what, I got a taste of it. Remember, you're the last line of defense against bland, boring food. So we're going to pull one out. That one looks pretty good. Lay it over there. I'll taste of it in just a minute. See if I got my seasoning right. Okay, we're waiting 3 to 5 minutes. If you want to cover it up, you can. It'll hold more of the heat in. It'll cook. But it's going to keep cooking whether you cover it up or not. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can taste this one. Oh, it's so tender. That needs a little more salt. I'm going to put a little more salt on it. And that, my friend, is why you have to taste it. A little more garlic powder. Okay. See you in 3 to 5 minutes. All right, y'all, this is all ready. The 5 minutes are up, and let me show you how beautiful this is. We've got this. We've got all this juice down in it. Doesn't that look delicious? You could serve it over rice if you want to, or you can do what I'm doing. I'm doing a country meal plate, and I've got peas, turnip greens, cornbread, and also steak bites. Okay, let's see how this looks on the plate, y'all. It's gonna be good. Oh, and you know what? I think I need a little bit of tomato. If you live in the South, you're gonna have some tomatoes if it's that season. So I'm going to load me up with some steak bites, get a little juice on there. Let's go in there and grab that tomato. Oh, yeah. How does this look? Let me show you the steak bites. Look at those delicious steak bites. Don't you want a bite? Yeah, y'all need to be cooking like the Southern mama. It's going to be a really good supper for my husband. Now let me take one little taste of this. See how I did. It's tender, it's juicy, flavorful. This is going to be a really good supper. Mm, 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 mm. All right, y'all. The good Lord loves you, and I love you too. Y'all go have a great day and make yourself some easy steak bites. Bye now.